Well, I was born in a small town, and I live in a small town. Probably die in a small town. Oh, small communities. All my friends live in a small town. My parents live in the same small town. My job is a small town, provides little opportunity. Hey! Educated in a small town, taught to fear Jesus in a small town. Used to daydream in that small town. Another boring romantic, that's me. But I've seen it all in a small town. Had myself a ball in a small town. Met an LA dollar, brought her to this small town. That small town, just like me. No, I cannot forget from where it is that I come from. I cannot forget the people who love me. Yeah, I can be myself here in this small town, and people let me be just what I want to be. Got nothing against the big town. Still hayseed enough to say, look who's in the big town. But my bed is in a small town. Oh, that's good enough for me. Well, I was born in a small town, and I can breathe in a small town. Gonna die in a small town. Oh, that's probably where they bury me.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I never go back, 'cause there's a root for the home team. And if I don't win, it's a shame, 'cause there's a 1, 2, or 3 strikes you out at the old ball game. Yeah. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and
For the listed team on the scoreboard, the Fergus ball Spartans, the Fergus ball Community College, and the Fergus ball Minnesota. First down, a 6'5" sophomore, number 11, Untitled Chapter. A 5'11" sophomore, number 15, QuarterFinals.
Between 50 or 60 of them who made the trip by one way or another, either on the fan bus or on the personal route with their vehicles with some friends or family, and or by flying into one of the neighboring airports. We've got 50 to 60 fans, and of course, as is tradition for FFCC, they stand until the first basket is made by their team. So they are on their feet. Johnny Chapman will jump it up. Let's look for that alley-oop pass if the Spartans win the tip. Chapman tips it back to Retzlaff. Now he'll circle around at the baseline. Retzlaff will take a three and hit three-pointer. Jason's first shot is in the hoop, and the Spartans have the early lead, and the fans can take an early seat. Just 15 seconds into the opening half. Setting it up. Blackwood on the left side to Lynch, brings it to the top to Hassan Robinson, penetrates on Schliemann, puts it up off the glass, misses, rebound grabbed by Schliemann, who falls to the floor and is hit with a traveling violation as he picked up his feet. So Schliemann had the good inside position, but he could not keep his feet as he came down with the ball, and therefore the turnover on the travel. Sean Blakewood will pass it in. Lynch takes a dribble on the wing, kicks it to the corner. The three on the way by Charles is off. The weak side rebound knocked away from higher by Sean Blakewood. And the Spartans will put the ball in play, leading 3-0 here with 19:24 to go opening half. Jason Retzlaff will walk it up the floor. Expect aggressive man-to-man ball pressure. Retzlaff at the point, gives to Higher. Three-point area, looks right side to Schliemann, takes it into the lane, kicks it out to Chapman, drives up the lane. Chapman underhand layup good. And the Spartans have the first 5 of the game. Penetration by Chapman. Good interior passing by the Spartans. 1 minute gone. It's a 5-0 Spartan lead. Union County will set it up. Deshaun Charles passing it off to Blakewood. Now back to Lynch at the point. Feeds it right side on the wing. On the drive, Pendleton drops it down to the baseline, but it goes past Blakewood and out of bounds. Union County turns it over. Chris Higher will pass it into Jason Retzlaff, and the Spartans with a 5-0 lead have possession of the basketball. Bringing it up the near side. Retzlaff stops, feeds inside. Schliemann up for the shot. Count it, and he's fouled. Schliemann was fouled by Hassan Robinson. First foul of the game, and Schliemann gets the hoop and will now try to convert the three-point play as the Spartans are off to a 7-0 lead. This is the way every coach hopes their team starts. Get off to that fast start. Schliemann, the MVP of the Region 13 championship game over Madison Area Tech. A game where he scored 30 points and grabbed 15 rebounds. He hits the free throw, makes it a three-point play, and it's 8-0. The Spartans out in front. Over the timeline, Deshaun Charles lobs it inside. Hassan Robinson in tight will get the ball to drop. That's the first basket of the game for Union County. So the Spartans score the first 8. Here's Retzlaff feeding down low. Schliemann stripped of the ball. Good job by Hassan Robinson, who steals it away. And now we've got a foul at midcourt on Tommy Chapman. Chapman was going for the steal. He is the all-time steals leader at Fergus Falls Community College.
Fergus Falls, Tommy Chapman.
Set a single season record a year ago and a career record as well in that one season, and he added to it this year. Here's Lynch for three out of the corner, and you can count a three-pointer for Lynch.
Basket, Tom Lynch.
So the Owls answer the Spartans' run of 8 with 5 of their own. Retzlaff beyond the three-point arc, working the dribble against Robert Pendleton, passes up high to Schliemann, looks down into the lane, Hires there, and they beat Lynch inside. Hire taking the feed from Schliemann and cashing in for 2 points. So the Spartans take a 10-5 lead. 17:40 to play, first half. Off penetration, the shot rolls off the rim from Hassan Robinson, and then the outlet pass on the rebound was knocked away. Spartans turn it over. Now they dish it inside. Hire strips it. Blakewood recovers. Left side penetration, shot blocked by Schliemann, and then Blakewood gets it back and hits it.
Union basket, Sean Blakewood.
Blakewood has his first hoop, and the Spartans hurt on the turnover. The long three by Fernholz comes hard off the rim and is recovered by Robert Pendleton for Union County. It's 10-7. The Spartans lead it by 3. We are 3 minutes into the opening half. Left side, Charles works it against Fernholz. Stops the dribble, now looks inside. Lynch from 10. Shot short off the front of the rim, and the rebound grabbed by Chapman, who almost lost it out of bounds. Now Tom calls for some help. Jason Retzlaff comes back and takes the feed from Chapman and brings it up the floor. Guns it inside. Schliemann is fouled as he was driving to the hoop, and he will shoot 2. He had started his movement toward the basket on the shot, and he will shoot 2 shots as Hassan Robinson is guilty of his second personal, and he's going to come out. And we'll see the first substitution of the ball game. 6'3" sophomore Nate Hollins will come in, but Schliemann will shoot a free throw first. Schliemann's shot is good. Jim is averaging over 20 points a game, and he has 4 already in this one. Hollins in, Robinson out. Second free throw opportunity coming for Schliemann. The Spartans lead it by 4. 11-7 on the Ottertail Telcom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. And here's the second free throw, and it is off the iron hard and boarded by Sean Blakewood. Blakewood, one of the quick guards on this team. They've got some guards who play some aggressive defense and can shoot the outside shot, as we have seen already. Blakewood looks inside. Ball knocked away by Chapman, and it went out of bounds off Blakewood. Good job by Chapman. Turnover number 2 for the Owls, and the Spartans will throw it in against some pressure now in the backcourt. Full court pressure. Hire will look to pass it in. Gives to Chapman, who brings it up the left sideline. Passes back for Fernholz. It goes behind him and out of bounds. I think Fernholz thought that Retzlaff was trailing him on the right side of the floor, but he was not. So that's turnover number 4 already for the Spartans. Left side in the corner, Lynch will turn and shoot the 3. It's off the side of the rim and boarded by Schliemann, who gets it to Retzlaff. Up the right sideline, here's Jason. Driving on the wing, kicks it to Fernholz, off the pass, off the side of the rim with his shot. Chapman keeps it alive on the offensive end, fires it back to Fernholz. Now Retzlaff penetrating, free throw line jumper is good. Jason has 5, and the Spartans are up 13-7. 4 minutes gone in the opening half. Matt Davis will be coming in for the Spartans at the next available time. He'll be their first substitute. Beyond the three-point arc, the ball being worked by Deshaun Charles. His shot is off the front of the rim, and Jason Retzlaff gets the rebound, goes behind the back to avoid the pressure from Deshaun Charles. Now Retzlaff all the way, dishing inside, Schliemann for 2. Give Jason an assist. Schliemann's got 6. We've got a 20-second. JK Sports is one of our sponsors of Spartan basketball, plus they do skate sharpening too. So check out the latest addition to JK Sports, all the hockey equipment and accessories that they offer at JK Sports in their new location over by the Westridge Mall, right next to Pine Plaza Campers. JK Sports, where they do custom screen printing and custom embroidery too. The Spartans lead it by 8. 15-7 with 15:20 to play in the opening half. Penetration to the hoop. Ball blocked by Schliemann, and then it goes out of bounds off Matt Davis. Well, the lane was open for Deshaun Charles, but Schliemann recovered nicely down low. Lynch will come out now. Union County will bring Don Stratenovic in, a 6'3" freshman. And the ball is tied up on the inbounds play, and the possession arrow will favor the Union County, so they will throw it in from underneath. Deshaun Charles will pass the ball in. Looks beyond the three-point arc to Ronell White. Bounce pass comes side of the lane, now back out. This is Blakewood for three, off the rim. Long rebound, Fernholz chases it down. Fernholz will bring it over the timeline. Penetrating, kicking, Matt Davis, baseline. Sealed off as he tried to go around, but Stratenovic would not let him. Back out to Retzlaff. Lob pass, Chapman, there's that jam, backdoor jam. They made the high contact, and he lobbed it, and Charlie Chapman with the jam. Give Retzlaff the assist, and that brings the Spartan fans to their feet. And it's a 10-point lead for the first time today. Spartans enjoy double digits. Here's a baseline jumper at the other end, doesn't drop. Boarded, though, by Union County. They'll set it to the top of the key. Shot is short. Another offensive rebound, and this time it's good. Third time the charm for Sean Blakewood, who now has 4 points. 17-9. The Spartans throw it away. They've got 5 turnovers already in just a little over 5 minutes of play. Shamar Moore, a 6'4 freshman, is in for Union County, and now Johnny Reese will replace Chris Fernholz in the lineup for the Spartans. Well, the entire bench has been used by Kevin Duggan already for Union County. He only has 9 players from which to choose, and they have all seen action here. And in a tournament where you're playing 3 games in 3 days against competition like this, you've got to keep your guys fresh. The layup doesn't drop, and the rebound is out of bounds off the Spartans. Union County will pass it in from underneath. 14:05 to play in the opening half. The three-pointer is open. It's off the side of the rim. Offensive board and a putback. The long rebounds are being capitalized on by Union County. That was Deshaun Charles getting the baseline rebound and putting the hoop down. 17-11 now. Spartans by 6. Reese, right side of the floor. Finds Schliemann, turns at the free throw line. Missed the shot. Good board by Davis in traffic. Takes it outside and will reset it to Retzlaff. Jason, the 3, off the heel. The board is fought for inside and grabbed out of there by Union County's Nate Hollins. 6'3 sophomore who pulls down 7.5 a game. Here's a 3 on the way off the front of the rim. Another long rebound. And we've got a foul, and the ball won't drop, so we'll see free throws by Deshaun Charles. Union County holding with the Spartans on the boards, primarily because their outside shots are short. They're off the front of the rim, and they are resulting in long rebounds. And the Spartans are too deep in the lane to get those long rebounds. So the second shot opportunities are there for Union County. Here's Charles with the free throw, and it's good. That foul on Jim Schliemann is his first. It is team foul number 2 against the Spartans. Andy Lerberg replaces Tom Chapman in the lineup. Second free throw in the air, and that one is good as well. So Charles scores from the line on both free throw attempts. It's 17-13. It was 17-7, so nice run again by Union County. Feed to Reese from Lerberg, and he lost the handle on it as he made the penetration. 6 turnovers now for FFCC. 13-15 remaining first half. Spartans up by 4, and Union County on a 6-point run. Over the line, here's Deshaun Charles passing it off far side of the floor into the hands of Ronell Knight. Knight, 6-foot freshman on the wing, working the dribble against Retzlaff, drives in, gets the screen, shuffles a pass off. Shot is good by Shamar Moore. 17-15, 8 straight scored by Union County. John Reese to Jim Schliemann, back to John Reese. Against the half-court zone, Retzlaff, 3-point area, drives into the lane, dishes back outside for Lerberg, ball knocked away, there's contact, and Shamar Moore is going to pick up the foul. Moore gets the foul his first. That's team foul number 3 against the Spartans, and they'll throw it in from across the way with Andy Lerberg to put the ball in play. 12:39 to go in the half, and the Spartans up by a deuce. 17-15 on the Otter Tail Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. Pass out to Johnny Reese near midcourt. Reese, Retzlaff, Davis, Schliemann, and Lerberg on the floor. Retzlaff working the high post now with Schliemann. Here's Lerberg right side, gives it back to Davis at the top, swings it left to Retzlaff. Bounce pass inside, kicked away by Shamar Moore and out of bounds. Fernholz back in, Retzlaff will rest. And with 12:24 to play in the opening half, the Spartans will throw it in from the side in front of the Union County bench. Lerberg's pass goes to Matt Davis. Gives it back to Johnny Reese, who will now run the offense up high. Schliemann again posting high at the free throw line. They pass it off to Lerberg, finds Davis at the top. Reese, the three is open. Johnny shoots it off the rim. And on the rebound, Davis is going to be hit with a foul over the back. He came up with the ball, but he was over the back of Deshaun Charles. And Matt Davis has his first foul. The team foul is the third against Fergus Falls Community College. Each team with 3 now. And with 12:10 left in the first half, the Owls of Union County have an opportunity to tie the game with a 2 and take the lead with a 3. Chris Heyer is back in the lineup for the Spartans. Right side, Schliemann gets his first break with Heyer coming back in. Ball thrown away. Davis intercepting the pass. That's the third turnover by the Owls. Here comes Reese. Right side to Lerberg. Lobs it down low to Davis. We've got a push off on Don Stratenovic. So Stratenovic gets his first. That is team foul number 4, and the Spartans will put it in play on their offensive end underneath the basket.
That's his first, team's 4th.
Pass comes into Lerberg. Drives toward the lane. Looking, passing back to Reese. He has the open 3, and he hits the heel with his shot. Heyer bats it out. It goes back into the backcourt. Lerberg chases it down. Ahead to Fernholtz. Now he resets it to Reese. Heyer knew he couldn't grab that rebound. He was in traffic, but he batted it out. Inside, the pass from Davis, and a foul on Shamar Moore as he tried to knock it away from Heyer, and Moore has his second personal. And that is team foul number 5 now against Union County. So the Spartans again retain possession. They get a fresh 35, of course, and they'll throw it in on the offensive end with Reese to put it in play. Reese looks to the corner. Fernholtz from the corner for 3 off the iron. And out of bounds. The last touch by Matt Davis, evidently. Spartans lead it by 2. It's 17-15. Both teams a little drought here for the last couple minutes. Pass on the left side of the floor, taken by Rennell White. He's guarded by Fernholtz. Driving on the dribble into the lane, and he came down with the ball. Fernholtz picks up the loose ball. Nobody to pass to, and now Matt Davis is fouled as he goes up for the pass. And that foul is going to be against Nate Hollins, his first. Nate came down pretty hard. I think he hit his head on the floor even. That's team foul number 6 against Union County. Johnny Reese will pass it in from underneath. Matt Davis at the baseline, back to Lerberg, swings it near side to Fernholtz, now to Johnny Reese. Reese being guarded by Deshaun Charles, finds Heyer up high. Nice feed back to Reese on the penetration, he converts. Good give and go there. Reese got it to Heyer, broke up the left side, and Heyer gave it back to him. So the Spartans stopped that 8-point run by Union County, and they get a 4-point lead back. Here's Moore, and Shamar Moore cuts it back down to a basket. Good penetration into the lane by Moore. He's got 4. 19-17, Spartans by a basket. Fernholtz wanted to go into the lane to Davis. He overpassed him. Lerberg saves it, and it's picked up by Reese out front. Here's Reese, moving left side on penetration, pulls up, baseline, hits it. Good job by Johnny Reese on the pull-up jumper. Spartans by 4, 21-17. 10 minutes, 10 seconds to play in the opening half. Over the timeline, Deshaun Charles penetrating on Reese, knocked the ball away. It's recovered by Stratenovic. He misses the shot, and we've got a foul on the rebound. Spartans had inside position, and Shamar Moore was on the back with the foul. And that is his 3rd personal. Just a little over halfway through this half, Coach Duggan has a situation where one of his post players is in foul trouble with 3. Stratenovic comes out. Robert Pendleton is back in.
Foul on Union.
Moore comes out, and we will see Hassan Robinson return as well. Chris Heyer will go to the line, as that is the 7th foul of the game against Union County. So Heyer at the line for the 1-and-1, and Chris hits the free throw. He has 3 points now. Chris is averaging over 12 points a game, 6 boards per game. 4 of the 5 Spartan starters average double figures, and the other, Fernholtz, is at 9.5 a game. So they have been very well balanced. Of course, Schliemann and Retzlaff are the main offensive weapons. Both free throws are good. It's 23-17. Spartans lead it by 6. Left side of the floor. Ball knocked away by Reese, but recovered by Sean Blakewood, who will now put it in the hands of Hassan Robinson up high. Robinson feeds it left side to Pendleton. Pendleton on the dribble will shoot over Reese off the rim. Rebound tipped by Heyer, and then he controls it. Good job by Chris Heyer on the boards, and the fans like the way he works. Here's Retzlaff, right side of the floor. Lob pass inside. Schliemann behind the defense. Beautiful pass by Retzlaff, and then the conversion by Schliemann. That's 8 points for Schliemann, and the Spartans have an 8-point lead back at 25-17 with 9 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the half. Sean Blakewood with a bounce pass, left side to Robinson. Hassan Robinson penetrating the lane, misses the layup. Schliemann the board. Here's Retzlaff feeding it ahead for Heyer. Ball tipped. Heyer controls it, and he is fouled, and Heyer will go to the line. Heyer was fouled by Ronnell White. That's team foul number 8 against Union County, and now Chris Heyer will shoot 2. Heyer has 4 points. Spartans have hit 4 out of 5 from the free throw line.
Chris Heyer, 1 and 1 on the line for Fergus Falls.
And they're going to give him a 1 and 1 evidently, not in the active shooting. It must have been on the drive. Okay, it's a 2-shot foul. That's what I thought. He was in the act of shooting. Free throw won't fall. One more opportunity for Heyer to get his 5th point now. Spartans are up by 8 points. 9:02 to play in the half. Heyer hits the free throw. 9-point advantage. 9 minutes to go as Union County walks it up the floor with Sean Blakewood, their 5'10 freshman, handling the point right now. Left side pass to Ronnell White. Enters the post pass, the high post pass, and then the return pass goes out of bounds off Ronnell Knight. Union County has their 5th turnover, and they will now put pressure on. Johnny Reese comes back to take the inbounds from Heyer. Now Reese will leave it for Jason Retzlaff. 8:40 to go. First half. Spartans lead by 19. Retzlaff high post to Heyer. Looks back to Retzlaff, 3-point area. Takes it baseline, pulls up from 15, missed the shot, and it's boarded on the weak side by Sean Blakewood. Blakewood out of the backcourt against Chapman, penetrating, kicks it down low. Baseline penetration, off the glass and in. Nice move by Pendleton. Robert Pendleton has his first 2, and it's 26-19. Stops the Spartans' run at 7 in a row. Against some pressure, Retzlaff looking for help. Passes it up the sideline to Chapman. Tom on the right side against the hash mark. Now back to the middle of the floor to Retzlaff. Retzlaff working against Pendleton. Drives in, stops side of the lane. Feeds it up high to Schliemann. Lob pass into the lane for Heyer. Comes up with a pass, turns, hits the shot, draws a foul. And Chris Heyer will have an opportunity to hit a 3-point play. And that foul on Ronnell White is his 2nd personal. Heyer now is 7. Going to the line looking for 8. Jim Schliemann has 8 to lead the Spartans right now. Free throw is good, and for the 2nd time in this game, the Spartans enjoy a 10-point advantage. They are up 29-19 with 8 minutes to play in the opening half. Union County sets it up right side beyond the 3-point arc to Nate Hollins against Heyer. To the top of the key, Pendleton stumbled a bit as he started to penetrate, was able to continue dribbling though, and now dishes back to Hassan Robinson. Reese on him. Robinson up the lane, wide open drive, and he gets the ball to drop. That was a nice drive by Hassan Robinson. They kind of cleared the lane for him. Now Chapman chasing down the ball on the far side of the floor, but he cannot hold on to it. Out of bounds. Spartans trying to throw it up the floor, and they were unable to do it. 7:28 remaining here in the first half. The Spartans lead it 29-21. On the Otter Tail Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard, Spartans have not trailed. We have not had a lead exchange hands. Loose ball, blocked shot by Schliemann. The loose ball rolled right to Deshaun Charles, who put the shot up, and Schliemann knocked it out of there. Retzlaff has it. Jason guns it ahead. Schliemann layup. We've seen that combination, haven't we? Kevin Duggan wants a timeout. It's going to be at 20. That'll be so. And Hagstrom at 125 South Mill in Fergus Falls. Congratulate the Spartans on their state championship, their region championship, their national tournament defeated season at 5-0 and qualified for the state mock trial competition. Coming up on January 18th and 19th in Minneapolis, they've repeated for the 7th straight year as section champions with their victory over Thief River Falls. So congratulations from Svingen, Athens, Russell, and Hagstrom. 125 South Mill with the Fergus Falls High School mock trial team. And Svingen, Athens, Russell, and Hagstrom proud to be a sponsor of this tournament coverage from Delhi, New York. Jim Schliemann has just picked up his 2nd personal foul. That's team foul number 4 against the Spartans. We have under 7 minutes to play in the half, and the Spartans are up by 10. Far side of the floor, Hassan Robinson now Feeds it back to the point. Deshaun Charles launches a three that hits the rim and is rebounded by Schliemann. Retzlaff over the line, working the dribble. Now Retzlaff, top of the key. Passing off to Heyer. Looks up the lane for Schliemann. Ball knocked away. Loose ball scrambled. There's Schliemann feeding Chapman. Layup, yes. Baseline penetration. Schliemann got it to Chapman, and Tommy's got 6. And it's now 33-21. Spartans up by 12. They've scored the last 4 points. And this is their biggest lead, and there is an unforced turnover. Union County just throwing the pass away. Matt Davis is back in. Tom Lynch will return for Union County. Davis, Retzlaff, Fernholz, Chapman, and Schliemann on the floor. 6:11 to go in this first half. Spartans up by 12 and in possession of the basketball. 26-0 on the season, ranked number 4 in the nation. Lob pass, Davis down low to Schliemann. Count it! And he's fouled by Hassan Robinson. Jim Schliemann is back on the free throw line to try to convert another three-point play. Hassan Robinson now joins Shamar Moore with 3 fouls. 2 of the big post players in trouble. 12 points now for Schliemann. He goes to the free throw line to try to make it a 3-point play. The Spartans are up by 14. Can Schliemann make it 15? And the answer is no, not this time. Off the heel, Chapman the rebound and another foul. Tom got the board. And he was stripped of the ball, but he was fouled in the process by Deshaun Charles. We have reached the 10 foul mark for Union County, so Chapman will shoot 2. He was in the act of shooting anyway.
Foul on Union's Deshaun Charles.
6 points for Chapman. The Spartans so far have hit 6 free throws out of 9 attempts. Chapman, one of 4 sophomores on this team, rims around no good, but it is a 2-shot foul, so he'll shoot another one. Here's Heyer coming back in. Schliemann will get a break. Schliemann with 12 points. Having another big game for the Spartans. What a postseason Jim Schliemann has had. Second one on the way. Good. Spartans are up by 15. Their biggest lead of the game. Chapman has 7. Schliemann leads with 12. Heyer's got 8. Chapman 7. Retzlaff 5. Reese 4. Here's Union County with under 6 minutes to play in the half. Off penetration, Fernholz got a block, but he also got a foul. And that foul on Fernholz is his first. And it is team foul number 5. And going to the free throw line is Deshaun Charles, who has hit both free throws. And Charles has 4 points. He has taken the only 2 free throw opportunities for Union County. He's hit them both, now make it 3 in a row from the line for Deshaun Charles. And that will stop the Spartan run at 7 straight points. Second one on the way, in and out, and Heyer grabs the defensive board. The outlet pass to Retzlaff. Ahead quickly to Fernholz. Beyond the 3-point arc, he finds Retzlaff up high. Davis at the free throw line, looks back to Chapman, top of the key. Right side, Fernholz off the pass, bluffs the shot, penetrates, dishes, Heyer inside, yes. Chris Heyer joins Jim Schliemann in double figures. He has 10 points. And with 5.5 minutes left in the opening half, the Spartans kick the lead up to 16. Baseline penetration, we've got some contact. The basket will count. And we've got a foul called as well. And that foul is on Matt Davis. It is his second personal. So Davis and Schliemann each have 2 fouls. The field goal by Blakewood is good. That gives him 6. And now he'll try to make it 7. Nate Hollins is in. And Hassan Robinson will come out. Here's Blakewood on the free throw line. It's 38-24. Spartans by 14 with 5:20 left in the half. Blakewood's free throw on the way is good. So Blakewood has 7. He leads the Union County scorers in this first half. Matt Davis over the line to Fernholz. Now here's Retzlaff. Retzlaff works it up high. 5:10 to go first half. Lob pass Chapman. He couldn't quite handle it. Missed the shot and it goes out of bounds, and Union County will get it. Spartans lead it by 13 as we hit the 5-minute mark in this first half. At halftime, our player profile, which we've been featuring during the postseason, will be Chris Heyer. Good penetrating layup by Deshaun Charles. Charles has 7 points now, and the Spartans lead it by 11, 38-27. Here's Retzlaff. Inside for Davis, we've got a foul called. And that'll be on Tom Lynch. Tom's first, and Matt Davis will step to the free throw line to shoot 2. Matt, the 6'4" freshman.
Line for Fergus ball, shooting 2.
Here's Matt's free throw, and it is off, no good.
All participants that are here are the high school shootout.
Davis averaging 6 points, 6.5 rebounds per game. He's had a very good rebounding year. Chapman comes out, Lerberg is in. This is the third game of the day. Final game coming up after this. In and out on the second shot, we've got a rebounding foul. Lerberg grabbed the rebound, and then he was fouled by Sean Blakewood, who picks up his first. Now we've got Lerberg going to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Foul on Union's Deshaun Charles, that's his second.
Lerberg has not scored yet, 6'5" freshman.
Fergus Falls.
And he's been bothered by some injuries, including a wrist injury, which is still hampering him. He misses the free throw. Reese is in for Retzlaff. Schliemann is in for Davis. Now Lerberg will try once again from the line. Spartans struggling at the free throw line. They have hit 7, and now 8, and they've missed 7. They're 8 out of 15. Lerberg has his first point. 39-27. Spartans lead by a dozen with 4:40 on the clock. Left side Lynch, three-point area, takes a dribble, leans into Heyer. We've got a charge called on Lynch. Heyer was trying to back away from him, and Lynch was trying to knock him over. Tried to draw the foul. Instead, he drew the foul on himself. Second on Lynch. 4.5 to play, first half. Spartans by a dozen. Reese gets it to Heyer. Over the line to Fernholtz. Now Fernholtz back to Johnny Reese. 4 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the half. Here's Reese stopping. Bounce pass for Heyer. Knocked away. Heyer recovers. He's tied up. The Spartans will keep it on the possession check. And they'll throw it in from underneath the basket. Earlier today, in the Minnesota Class A high school hockey tournament, the Fergus Falls Otters saw their season end. They were beaten 7-1 by East Grand Forks in the consolation round. They finished at 14-12 on the season. Lob pass inside from Reese to Schliemann. Ball blocked, and recovering it underneath, it went off the hands of Union County's Ronell Knight, and the Spartans will throw it in from underneath. The Otter boys basketball team will play their first playoff game tonight at home against Detroit Lake. 7 o'clock start. You'll hear it on 1250 KBRF AM. Fernholtz misses. Rebound battled for and grabbed down low by Ronell Knight. Union County has the ball, down by a dozen with under 4 minutes to play. On penetration, we've got a block called on Fernholtz. That'll put the bonus on. So Sean Blakewood's going to the line for the 1-and-1. Fernholtz picks up his second personal. You got Fernholtz and Schliemann and Davis now with 2 apiece.
Chris Fernholtz, that's his second team.
Jason Retzlaff is coming back in. Fernholtz will come out.
Jason Retzlaff checks back into the game for Fergus Falls.
39-27. Spartans by a dozen. Their biggest lead has been 16. They have never trailed. They scored the first 8 points of the game. Blakewood has 7 points, including 1 out of 1 from the line. And as a team, the Owls have hit 4 out of 5 from the line. That one is short. And Heyer grabs the rebound. He outlets the ball to Retzlaff up the right side to Reese. Reese looks back to Jason Retzlaff, lobs it up the lane. There's Schliemann, brings it up on the left side and uses a left hand to get it down. 14 for Schliemann, and give Retzlaff another assist. Spartans by 14. Here's Blakewood driving around Retzlaff. Baseline penetration, missed the shot. Had to alter his shot because a couple of pair of hands were in the way, like Heyer's and Reese's. Here's Retzlaff up high, spins away from the pressure, takes it up the lane. Oh, behind the over-the-head pass to Lerberg. He missed it. Schliemann, though, finishes with the rebound. 16 for Schliemann. And the Spartans are up by 16. It's 43-27 on the Otter Tail Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. Here's Deshaun Charles driving up the lane, layup no good. Schliemann grabs a board. Spartans with the outlet to Retzlaff, and Jason was looking to pass it before he had it. And he's frustrated with himself on that play. That's 8 turnovers now for the Spartans. Under 3 minutes to go in the half. Union County will pass it in to Sean Blakewood as Deshaun Charles got it to him. Far side, here's Ronell Knight penetrating off the glass and out of bounds off Johnny Reese. Once again, the ball will be thrown in from underneath the offensive basket. And it's Deshaun Charles passing into the lane, and the easy lay-in by Nate Hollins. Good job on the inbounds pass. 14-point lead, 2:40 to play, first half. Across the floor for Hire, ball knocked away, and it goes out of bounds off Hire. That's 9 turnovers now for the Spartan men. 2 minutes and 37 seconds left first half. Spartans on top by 14 points in the opening round of the NJCAA Division III Men's National Basketball Tournament from Delhi, New York. 8th straight year they've hosted this tournament. Three-pointer won't drop. Offensive rebound in the paint, and the layup is good by Rennell Knight. He has his first basket. 43-31, back to a 12-point margin. Retzlaff across to Johnny Reese. Working the dribble between the circles now. Reese up high, gives to Retzlaff. The long three is open. Jason hits the iron. Hire chases it down, saves it. Got it back to Jason. Penetrating, free throw line, kicks it out. Lerberg for three. That's off the heel hard, and the long rebound is grabbed by Robert Pendleton. His pass into the lane, and we've got the ball kicked away by the Spartans on the defensive coverage. And with 1:50 remaining in the first half, the ball belongs to Union County. And they'll pass it in with Deshaun Charles underneath. Looking outside, Deshaun Blakewood. Blakewood, three-point area against that 2-3 half-court zone. Right side feed in the corner. Nate Hollins has it. Back to the point. Deshaun Charles puts it into the lane. Blakewood dropping it down low. Ball knocked away, and then on the penetration off that deflected pass, it's laid in by Pendleton. Up the floor quickly. Schliemann at the other end will get the basket and will draw the foul. The Spartans hurting them in transition. And Schliemann's going to go to the line to try to convert the three-point play. Pendleton will pick up his first foul. Everybody for Union County has a foul in this game, and the lead is back to a dozen. 18 points for Schliemann already. Tommy Chapman in, Andy Lerberg is out. Spartans again on top by a dozen as Schliemann tries to make it 13. He has hit 2 out of 4 from the line. And Schliemann with 19 points now as he hits the free throw. Matt Davis is in. Schliemann will come out. Another great first half of basketball for Jim Schliemann. Chris Kastner, who played for the Spartans 4 years ago, still has a couple of tournament records. Rebounding average of 15 a game, and the most rebounds in a game, I think that number was 25. Right side three-point area. One dribble, leaning in, shot won't fall, but we've got a foul called against Tom Chapman. Chapman's foul is going to put Nate Hollins on the line for 2. And for Tommy, that's his second personal. So the Spartans have 4 players, Fernholz, Schliemann, Chapman, and Davis, with 2 fouls apiece. Hollins has a basket to his credit today, first time at the line. His first free throw is off the front of the rim, no good. Union County has hit 4 out of 7 from the free throw line. Spartans by 13. And Hollins misses the second one also. Hire gets a defensive rebound and passes it off to Jason Retzlaff. We have 1 minute to play in the opening half. 1 minute left in the half. Chapman takes the pass, right side of the floor. Passing it off now to Reese. Pulls up from 18. Johnny hits the iron hard with that shot. Deshaun Charles gets a defensive board. 45 seconds to go. Now Reese with a steal. Reese has Chapman, gets it to him behind the D off the glass, and Tommy has 9. Great job by Johnny Reese on the steal and then getting the assist. Spartans up by 15 with a half minute to play in the first half. Blakewood driving, Retzlaff blocking the shot. Blakewood knocks it away. It's picked up in the lane. Shot won't fall. Blakewood's got it back. Puts it up and in. Good adjustment to the left hand there by Sean Blakewood. He's got 9. It's 48-35 now. Spartans by 13, down to the 10-second mark in this first half. Retzlaff works it on Pendleton, goes behind the back, right up the lane. Layup doesn't drop. Rebound knocked away, recovered by Union County. Here's the outlet. Here's the full court shot, and it's off the glass. three-quarter court shot, no good. And at the half, the Spartans lead by 13. It's 48-35 on the up end. A third, Tom Chattel College from the Bronx in New York down to Montgomery College from Germantown, Maryland, 83-61. So Monroe and Joliet will play in one championship semifinal. That will be the 5 o'clock Central Time game tomorrow. And the Spartans will play in the 7 o'clock game if they can win here tonight, and they would play the winner of the Cobleskill-Roxbury, Massachusetts game. Inside, right away, they go to Hassan Robinson, who misses the shot, and it's boarded by Schliemann. Retzlaff brings it up into the front court. Here's Heyer shooting the three. Chris Heyer in and out on his three-point attempt. Hassan Robinson gets the board. Spartans have hit just one three-pointer, that by Jason Retzlaff. Also 1-3, that from Tom Lynch for Union County College. The Owls of Cranford, New Jersey, 25-7 on the year. Robinson, nice spin move into the lane, and he'll hit it.
Union basket,
So Hassan Robinson has his third basket of the night. He has 6 points. Spartans lead it by 11 again, 48-37. Nice entry pass from Chapman to Schliemann, and Schliemann will finish the job. Retzlaff got it to Chapman at the side of the lane, and he entered a bounce pass down low. And Schliemann now with 21 points. And the inside game continues to do the job. 50-37, a minute gone, second half. The three is open, it's in and out. That attempt by Deshaun Charles. And it wouldn't drop for him. Here come the Spartans. Retzlaff turns away from pressure. He'll shoot a three. That one is good. Jason has his second three. He has 8 points, and the lead is back to 16. It is 53-37. Spartans on top by 16, equaling their largest lead of the ball game. Deshaun Charles, right side against Fernholz. High post pass taken by Hassan Robinson. Drives into the lane, lost the ball. Heyer up the floor. Fernholz has Chapman with him. He'll put it up and miss. Schliemann follow up is good. 23 for Jim Schliemann. And the Spartans are up by 18. Into the front court slowly, Sean Blakewood. Right side pass, three-pointer open. Lynch lets it fly off the front of the rim. Schliemann tips it. It's grabbed by Retzlaff. Spartans take it out of the backcourt. Retzlaff, right side, Fernholz off the pass for three, off the iron. Tipped by Heyer. Peak keeps it alive on the boards, and he draws the foul. And Chris Heyer will shoot two. Well, Lynch has his third personal, so now he and Hassan Robinson and Shamar Moore each have 3 fouls. And here is Chris Heyer, who has 10 points. He will shoot 2. And the free throw by Heyer is good.
Chris Heyer on the line for Fergus Falls.
Be sure to join us for our Gettle Chiropractic post-game report following the broadcast. Heyer's second free throw on the way. That one is good. 12 points now for Heyer, who has hit 6 out of 7 from the line. Spartans have a 20-point lead for the first time today. It's 57-37. On the Otter Tail Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard, Robinson guns it up the lane. That is knocked away by Fernholz, out of bounds. Just skimmed Fernie's hands. Now Deshaun Charles will pass the ball in from underneath. He enters it to Lynch. Baseline jumper's open, and Lynch drains it. Tom Lynch has his second hoop. He's got 5 points, and it's 57-39, 17 and a half minutes to play. Gophers won today. They beat Northwestern 64-56. Schliemann inside. Bank shot is good. That was the first game of the Big Ten tournament. The Gophers win it by 8 points, so they stay alive. They play the Spartans of Michigan State now. Here's a long three by Blakewood, and Sean Blakewood drills it. He's got a dozen. Right side, Fernholz back out to Retzlaff. Drives around the defender, pulls up. His three is good. Jason's got 3 threes. He's got 11 points, and the Spartans have that 20-point lead back. 62-42, under 17 minutes to play in the opening half, or in the final half, rather. Opening game of the tournament for the Spartans. On the drive, Blakewood stripped of the ball by Chapman, recovered by Fernholz. Now Retzlaff lobs it. Chapman trying to tip it. He was fouled by Lynch, and Tom Chapman will shoot 2. Lynch picks up his 4th personal. Now, it's not a shot. They're going to say it happened on the drive before he actually had the ball. So Spartans will pass it in from underneath. Jason Retzlaff was trying to get the shots for Tommy, but no shots awarded here. Don Sretenovic, 6'3" freshman, is in. Lynch comes out with 4 fouls. And also back in the ballgame, Nate Hollins. Ball knocked away on the inbound. Spartans turn it over. They have their 10th turnover. Now over the line, Sean Blakewood. Blakewood on the drive, dishing it back out. 3-pointer on the way. Yes, the 3 by Deshaun Charles. He has 10. And it's 62-45. Spartans with the ball. Retzlaff, another 3-point look. He traveled, kind of dragged that pivot foot with it. That's 11 Spartan turnovers. 62-45. Spartans up by 17. And here's Union County with a long 3 by Blakewood. That's off the front of the rim. Grabbed by Heyer down low. Heyer fights off the pressure from Deshaun Charles. Retzlaff ahead for Schliemann. Completes the pass. Missed the shot. Schliemann grabs it. Up again with it. And he is fouled. And Jim will shoot 2. Well, he's had a ton of rebounds. I guess we didn't get any halftime stats here. But Schliemann is, I'm sure, double digits on boards. Sretenovic gets his 2nd personal foul.
That's his 2nd.
And Schliemann is on the free throw line with 25 points and having hit 3 out of 5, make it 4 out of 6 from the line. 26 for Schliemann, 6 above his average. Heyer comes out, Matt Davis is in. 4 minutes gone, second half, and the Spartans lead it by 18. Schliemann's 2nd one is good. There's 27 for Schliemann. 19-point advantage for Fergus Falls Community College. Sean Blakewood brings it into the front court. Works the left-hand dribble on the near side of the floor against Tommy Chapman. Feeds it up high. Penetrating left side of the lane. Nice drive and finishing Deshaun Charles with a dozen. 64-47. Spartans Fernholz, right side 3-point area. Back out to Retzlaff. Drives in, 15 feet out. He passes to Fernie. He'll shoot from the top, and he'll hit his first 3. So Fernholz hits the 3. Spartans back on top by 20 with 15.5 minutes left. Spartans had 1 3-point field goal at the half. They now have 4. Retzlaff has 3 of them. Fernholz just adding the 4th. Working it up high, Rennell Knight will give it back near midcourt to Deshaun Charles. He'll shoot the 3. That's off the heel. Schliemann gets the defensive board in traffic, and he passes it off to Jason Retzlaff. Retzlaff up the right sideline to Fernholz. Dishes inside. Davis is fouled, and Matt will shoot 2. Sretenovic thought that he had the jump ball there, but the officials saw differently. That's 4 team fouls against Union County in the second half. And Matt Davis will shoot free throws. He is 0 for 2 on the line. He will shoot 2 more here. Spartans hit only 9 out of 16 in the first half, but they have hit all 4 of their free throws here in the second half, and Davis misses. So Matt's 0 for 3 on the line. 5 minutes gone here in the second half. Johnny Reese is on. Chris Fernholz comes out. Second free throw by Davis, and that one is off. And the rebound is tipped and picked up by Schliemann, who misses, but Chapman will tip it in. Chapman in double figures. He's got 11. And it's 69-47. The Spartans by 22 points. Right side, 3-point area. Sean Blakewood passing it off. Free throw line jumper. Good. Nice shot by Rennell Knight. Knight's got 4. Spartans by 20. Retzlaff, right side feed to Reese. Johnny takes a dribble, gives it back out to Retzlaff, driving the lane. Retzlaff leaning, shooting. We've got a charge on Jason. Jason picks up his first. That's team foul number 1 against the Spartans, who have the 12 turnovers. 14.5 minutes to go. Neither team has used a full timeout in this game. Union County has used both of their 20s. Coach Retzlaff, true to form, has not used any. Right side 3-point area. Sean Blakewood has it. Back to the free throw line. Sretenovic misses off the heel. Ball is tipped inside and grabbed by Matt Davis. He'll hand it off to Jason Retzlaff. And Retzlaff will set the offense. Koboskill 28-3. Roxbury 27-3. Going at it in the second game here tonight. And Johnny Reese will convert on the baseline penetration. Schliemann gets the assist. Reese has 6 points. And the Spartans are back on top by 22. Off the penetration. Nice feed from the high post. We've got a foul called. That was a good feed from the high post. Retzlaff has his second personal. Shots will be taken by Deshaun Charles, who has 12 points and has hit 3 out of 4 from the line. Should be a very competitive game between Cobleskill and Roxbury. The winner of that one will play the winner of this one tomorrow night. And if the Spartans are in that one, it's looking good. And that will be a 7 o'clock start and a 6:30 pregame. Chapman out, Lerberg in. The first free throw by Deshaun Charles is good. And it's 71-15. 13:47 remaining in the ball game. The second one is up and in. Well, Charles has 14 points in the ball game. Spartans are facing some full court pressure. The pass comes across to Retzlaff. Jason into the front court. Sets the offense to Lerberg. Gives to Davis on the wing. Lobs it inside. Schliemann turns into the lane. Puts the shot up. Doesn't get the roll, but does draw the foul. And Schliemann shooting again. Well, when it's working, you got to milk it, right? Nate Hollins has his second personal. That's team foul number 5. And now Schliemann on the line to shoot 2. 27 for Schliemann. He has hit 5 out of 7 and makes it 6 out of 8. 28 points for Schliemann. Now Retzlaff will come out. Fernholz is back in. Stratenovic will leave. And Shamar Moore is back into the lineup for Union County. Tom Lynch on the bench with 4 fouls. Free throw good. And Heyer is in for Schliemann. And the Spartan faithful give Jim a good hand as he comes out. He had 19 at halftime. He's added 10 more here in the second half. So Schliemann's got 29 points in this game. And the Spartans have a 22-point lead. Right side baseline. Ronell Knight fadeaway. He got it. Nice job by a little man-to-man play there by Ronell Knight. Johnny Reese has it knocked away. Scramble for the loose ball, and we've got a foul called, and it's going to be on Lerberg or Reese. Who is it? Andy Lerberg gets a foul. Lerberg's first, team foul number 3 against the Spartan men in Union County, will bring it up the floor. With 13 minutes remaining in the game. Off penetration, there's a dish to Blakewood. He misses the shot, and it's grabbed by Davis. That was a nice setup by Deshaun Charles, but Blakewood blew it. Lerberg, left side, penetrating, baseline, back out for Heyer. Anticipation by Moore, and he comes up with a steal. Spartans now with 14 turnovers. Up the right side, Knight kicks it to the corner. Deshaun Charles wants the 3. Missed it, knocked away by the Spartans, and then they say it goes out of bounds off Nate Hollins. And Coach Retzlaff will take a 20-second timeout here. Spartans, of course, being recognized by Jacobs, have gone to Spartan basketball. Same is true with the Otter hockey team. All the money raised from the sale of the section championship t-shirts and sweatshirts have gone back to the Fergus Falls hockey program. So that's how JK Sports has contributed as boosters of Otter and Spartan athletics. And they congratulate both teams on their success. Spartans turn the ball over, and off that steal, we've got a foul on Johnny Reese as Sean Blakewood tried to penetrate from the left side. JK Sports is in their brand new building, folks. They're located over by the Westridge Mall, right next to Pine Plaza Campers. And of course, they do custom screen printing and custom embroidery too. Here's the free throw, and it is good by Blakewood. Blakewood now with 13 points. It's 73-54. The lead now at 19, and Blakewood will try to trim it a little more. Free throw on the way, and it is good. 14 points for Sean Blakewood. Johnny Reese comes up the right sideline with a basketball. He stops the dribble. Now looks to Matt Davis beyond the three-point arc. Davis back to Reese. 12:20 left. Spartans by 18. Reese to Heyer. Ball knocked away from Heyer. There's a scramble for it. Recovered by Knight. Feeds it up the floor, and Shamar Moore will miss the layup. Tipped up no good by Blakewood, and then Reese grabs it. Now here comes Fernholz. Back to Johnny Reese, guarded by Sean Blakewood. Here's Reese penetrating. Free throw line, stripped to the ball. Spartans have their 17th turnover. On the drive to the hole, the layup again, no good. That's points twice now. That time Ronell Knight missed it. Here comes Johnny Reese over the line. Oh, Reese is being held out there. Finally, they get the call on that one, and Sean Blakewood picks up his second personal. That's team foul number 6. And the Spartans will throw the ball in from across the floor. They are not at the bonus yet. Chapman and Retzlaff will come in. Schliemann returns. 11:44 remaining. Lerberg and Reese come out, and Matt Davis will come out. 11:44 remaining. 73-55, Spartans by 18. Chapman's inbounds pass taken by Retzlaff. Spartans have led throughout. They had an 8-0 run to start the game. There's a nice feed by Chapman to Schliemann, and Schliemann will lay it in. 31 points now for Jim Schliemann, and it's a 20-point lead again for the Spartans. They had a 34-point performance earlier today in this tournament by a player from Joliet. Here's a three-pointer on the way. That's off the iron, and Schliemann couldn't control it. He does come back to get a piece of the shot, though. Now Retzlaff gets the rebound, and he is hit with a travel as he falls down with the basketball. The Joliet player who had 34 points today was Dwayne Edmond, and he did it by hitting 5 out of 9 threes and 13 out of 14 free throws. And that's the high point performance so far in this tournament. But Schliemann moving in on it. He's got 31. Deshaun Charles inbound pass to Moore. He misses. He gets his own rebound. He misses again. The ball tipped to the corner. Chased down by Sean Blakewood. Blakewood drives around higher, pulls up, missed the shot. And now out of bounds, last touched by Blakewood. The Spartans will get it. Well, Union County has not been able to drop their short-range shots here in the second half, and it's hard to come back when you're missing the bunnies. Higher gives the ball to Retzlaff on the inbounds play. Behind the back dribble to elude Charles. Now works it into the front court. Spins to his right. Still worth the dribble. Now foul on Deshaun Charles. Will put Retzlaff on the line for the 1-and-1. Jason will shoot his first free throws of the tournament. Jason has 11 points. He has hit 3 threes in the game. Spartans are up by 20 with 10:51 remaining.
Union foul Deshaun Charles.
A victory puts them in the championship semifinal game tomorrow night at 7 Central.
Jason Retzlaff on the line.
Free throw good. And Retzlaff will shoot another. Off the heel. It doesn't drop for him. The rebound grabbed by Union County's Deshaun Charles. 10:45 to go. Spartans up by 21. They've had a 22-point lead at one time in this game. Ronell Knight has the ball against Jason Retzlaff. Working the dribble near the free throw line. Now pass it back out to Deshaun Charles for 3. In and out. Moore tips it in, draws the foul. Good job by Shamar Moore to control it. And he is fouled by Fernholtz, and that is Chris's third personal.
Fergus fouls Chris Fernholtz, that's his third.
And Shamar Moore has 6 points now. He will go for number 7 as he tries to convert the three-point play with 10.5 minutes to go in the ball game. 76-57, Spartans by 19. Here's the free throw, and it is off the rim. Higher grabs it. Chris Higher with the defensive board. Across the floor to Jason Retzlaff. Retzlaff will set the offense now. Working it right side. Here's Schliemann coming up high. Nice feed back to Retzlaff. Layup is good. Boy, they executed that well. 14 now for Retzlaff. Schliemann gets another assist. And the Spartans are back on top by 21 as we approach the midway point of the second half. That 3 is off. The long rebound to Moore. He'll turn and shoot from the corner. That's off the heel. Offensive board, and Hollins will get the basket. Nate Hollins has 4. Spartans up again by 19 now. 9:50 left in the ball game. Here's Fernholtz up the right sideline. Gives it to Retzlaff in the middle of the floor. Jason steps into the front court. Gives it off to Chapman. Chapman had the ball knocked away. Tommy gets it back, though. Working it around the perimeter. Guns it inside. Fernholtz down low between 2 players. Missed the shot. Schliemann had it swatted away. Fernholtz picks it up. Loose ball scramble. Union County comes away with it. Now Moore has it knocked away by Retzlaff. Jason ahead to Fernholtz. 3-pointers open. Chris shoots it. It's off. And it's boarded by Chris Higher. Spartans keep it in the offensive end. Retzlaff with it. 9:10 to go. Beyond the three-point arc, Chapman back to Heyer, over to Retzlaff. Free throw line area, double team, passes off. Fernholz penetrating. Ball knocked away. We've got a travel on the far side, and that is turnover number 20 against the Spartans. 9 minutes left. 78-59. Spartans lead it on the Otter Tail Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. Norson Window and Glass is one of the sponsors of Spartan basketball broadcasts on Lakes Radio on KJ Country. If you'd like a free estimate on the window, glass and screen repair or replacement, steel siding job perhaps that you're looking at doing this spring, seamless gutter installation, then call Scott Norris at 218-826-6153. He'll give you your free estimate now at 218-826-6153. They do a great job for you. Talk to Scott today. One of our sponsors on the Spartan playoff action. Nice feed up the lane and finishing the job inside. Now the outlet pass on the inbound is thrown away by the Spartans. That shot higher. 8 minutes, 38 seconds remaining, 78-61. The Spartans by 17. They've led by as many as 22. Now they're saying the ball went off Lynch, so it's not a turnover. So the ball did go off Lynch. Here's Retzlaff giving it to Chapman, entering down low. Schliemann off the glass for 2 more. Jim Schliemann with 33. And they are just scoring at will inside when they get the ball to Schliemann. He had 19 in the first half. He has 14 here in the second half. And a timeout taken by Union County. We'll break for seed 80-61. Delhi College, Delhi, New York. State University of New York College of Technology in Delhi, New York is the official title. The three-pointer from the corner is good by Rennell Knight, who has 11 points now. And now it's a 16-point game, 80-64. 8 minutes remaining as Jason Retzlaff brings it into the front court. Retzlaff will stop, feed it high to Matt Davis at the top of the key. Davis looks right side to Schliemann, guns it into the lane. Good anticipation by Blakewood, who steals. Now Blakewood driving, and the shot is up off the rim and grabbed by Reese. Outlet pass goes to Jason Retzlaff. Retzlaff guns it to Reese, kicks it right into Schliemann. Layup is there. Great passing, and we've got a foul that's going to put Schliemann on the line. Oh, man, was that some good passing. Retzlaff to Reese, and then right into Schliemann. The basket counts, and the foul shot coming. Blakewood gets his... I've got that 3 fouls on Blakewood. They've got it as 2. We've got another timeout, take 0.5 FM, or in the Daily Journal every Monday, their Affirm Answer column appears. So if you'd like a question answered regarding the legal process or a legal concern you have, send it to Swingen, Athens, Russell, and Hagstrom, 125 South Mill in Fergus Falls, and they will respond either on the radio, in the newspaper, or by a personal letter. All right, that's all you have to do. Swingen, Athens, Russell, and Hagstrom, 125 South Mill in Fergus Falls. Serving the area for over 100 years. Schliemann makes the free throw. He gets the three-point play. He now has 36 points, and the Spartans lead 83-64, and we have a foul on Johnny Reese, and that is Johnny's second personal. Team foul number 6. Pass is coming out beyond the three-point arc to Rennell Knight. He kicks it out on the wing, and Blakewood will bury the 3. 17 for Blakewood. It's 83-67. Back to a 16-point margin here with 7:15 to go. On penetration, Retzlaff at the top of the key, stops the dribble, looks right side to Reese, drops it down low to Schliemann. Baseline turnaround is short. Davis gets the rebound, and he loses a handle on it. Now passes off to Reese off his foot. Stolen away by Hassan Robinson. Reese trying to recover, can't do it, and Robinson lays it in. That's 8 points for Robinson. The Spartans have a 14-point lead. Despite 23 turnovers, they've still been able to control this game. 6:40 remaining. 83-69. Retzlaff, three-point area. Looks to Davis, top of the key. Now Matt passes it back to Retzlaff. Drives up the lane, puts it up off balance, missed the shot. It's tipped off the glass and grabbed by Hassan Robinson. Now back comes Union County. Bounce pass to the right corner. Driving, Knight, layup, good. Rennell Knight scores. 13 for Knight. The lead is back down to 12. And now Dave Retzlaff wants a full timeout. The Spartans need it. Here's Union County making a run. They're back in the game. Spartans have the basketball. They lead it by 12 with 6 minutes to go. Retzlaff has it to Fernholz. The open three. Fernie hits the heel, and it comes straight down and drops through the hoop. Well, Coach LeGrand has said it many times. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and that was a lot of luck off that heel and straight up in the air and then straight down. 86-71. Into the lane. Nice dish, but good coverage by Schliemann, too. Free throw line area. Now back to the three-point arc, and Knight misses the three, and Chapman goes high to get the rebound, and he is grabbed as he comes down with it. Hassan Robinson getting the foul, and Chapman will now go to the line. Tommy's got 11. He's hit 1 out of 2 from the free throw line, and he will shoot the 1 and 1. That is the 9th team foul. And Hassan Robinson joins teammate Tom Lynch now in foul trouble with 4 fouls apiece. Chapman on the free throw line will shoot the front end of the 1 and 1. His free throw is no good. Higher gets the offensive board, went up for the shot, and it knocked away, and out of bounds it goes off the hands of Ronell Knight. Spartans will pass it in. Retzlaff will put it in play with 5.5 minutes to go. Jason gives to Higher. Back out to Fernholz. Looks to Retzlaff, three-point area. Jason will set it up now. We'll run the offense with the Spartans leading by 15. Right side Schliemann. Goes across the floor to Higher. Dropping it in for Chapman. Knocked away. Good job. Good defense. Now they cough it up. Here's Schliemann giving it off to Higher. Knocked away again. And we'll get a foul. And this time we'll see some shots. That's the 10th team foul.
Sean Blakewood, his third team 10th.
Against Union County. And Sean Blakewood has his 3rd personal. Higher's free throw is good. Well, Chris Higher has 13 points, and he has picked up 7 of his 13 from the line. How about 8 out of 14 from the line? He's hit 8 of 9 at the charity stripe in this game. 5 minutes, 10 seconds to go. The Spartans are back on top by 17. The lead had been cut to 12 at 83-71, but the Spartans have scored 5 straight. Less than 5 minutes to go. The three is open. It's off the front of the rim. Offensive board. Nice feed inside. Knight will take it and hit it. Charles got the rebound, and then he saw Knight underneath and got him the ball in great shape. 88-73. Gunned up the lane by Retzlaff. Picked up by Schliemann. Out the shot, and Schliemann is fouled again. And for the 4th time in this game, Schliemann has an opportunity at a three-point play. He has converted the previous 3 opportunities that he has had. He has had 19 in each half. He has 38 for the ball game. Foul on Nate Hollins is his 3rd. And now Schliemann looking for his 39th. In and out. And the rebound to Chapman. Stripped of the ball as he went up for the shot. There's a scramble for it at the side of the lane, and it's recovered now by Union County. They avoid the pressure defense, move it into the front court. Robinson lost it. Here comes Retzlaff. Spartans back the other way. Retzlaff fakes the pass. Now dishes it to Schliemann over his head with a pass, and Schliemann's got 40. Retzlaff with another assist. And the Spartans lead at 92-73. A little showtime on that one for Jason and Jim. Left side penetration. Knight blocked by Schliemann. Higher tied up from behind. Now comes away with the basketball. We're down to the 4-minute mark. Higher on the far sideline. Gives to Retzlaff out near midcourt. Retzlaff's being guarded by Ronell Knight. Here's Retzlaff working the dribble. Stops now. Finds Fernholz right side beyond the three-point arc. Gives it to Retzlaff. Now Retzlaff near the free throw line. He'll shoot the fadeaway. In and out. Schliemann, the offensive board, and we've got a push off on Jim Schliemann, and that will be his 3rd foul. And we've got the bonus on. Davis and Reese will come in. 40 points for Schliemann. He comes out. Retzlaff comes out. And they have put on a show here today. And the free throws will be taken by Deshaun Charles, who has 14 points. Charles has hit 5 out of 6 from the free throw line, and he hits another one. So that's number 15 for Charles. Don Sretenovic, 6'3" freshman, is in. Nate Grove coming in, replacing Tommy Chapman for the Spartans. Grove, the 6'1" freshman. Spartans leading by 18. Their biggest lead has been 22. Charles again from the line, and this one is good. 16 points now for Deshaun Charles. Here's Reese into the front court with a basketball. Working it on the wing. Dishes off to Fernholtz in the corner. Fernie goes across the floor. It's knocked away. Scramble for the ball. Contact by Reese. And that sends Blakewood sprawling. And Blakewood will now go to the line for the 1-and-1. Blakewood's got 17 points, and he has hit 3 out of 4 from the line. And that foul on Johnny Reese is his third personal. Here's the foul shot, and it's good. Blakewood with 9 points in each half now. He's got an 18-point day going, 92-76. Spartans lead it by 16. Second one in the air, and that one is good.
Tom Lynch checks back in for you.
19 for Blakewood, 92-77. Spartans by 15. They scored the first 8 of the ball game. The closest Union County has been was 2. They got to within 2 at 17-15 and 19-17. But the Spartans have led by as many as 22. Fernholtz, 3-point area. Schliemann with 40 points, and what an afternoon for Jim. Reese lobs it up the lane. Here's Heyer behind the defense with the layup. Heyer now has 16. Spartans have 4 players in double figures. Top of the key, the shot on the way off the heel. And on the board, it's controlled by Robinson after it was batted around a bit. Hassan Robinson will get the basket. 10 points now for Robinson, 94-79. Spartans by 15. 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Reese, top of the key, sets, shoots off the rim. Davis gets the board, kicks it back out. Johnny will spot and shoot. This one's in and out. And we've got a rebounding foul call that's going to put Heyer on the line. And that foul is against Sretenovic. Don Sretenovic gets his 4th. There are 3 players with 4 fouls now. Hassan Robinson and Tom Lynch, the other 2. Heyer with 16 points will step to the line. He has been deadly from the free throw line today, hitting 8 out of 9 and now 9 out of 10. 17 for Chris Heyer, and now 18. And the Spartans lead by 17 points. It's 96-79. 2.5 minutes to go. On the penetration, all the way to the hole. The layup is off. The battle for the rebound is won by Davis, but it goes out of bounds off Matt. Could not control it down low. We've got Cobleskill, State University of New York at Cobleskill, 28-3, going against Roxbury Community College from Roxbury, Massachusetts. They are 27-3. The winner will play the Spartans tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Lynch, free throw line, penetrating. Ball blocked by Davis, recovered by Sretenovic, and he'll get the shot. Sretenovic hits the shot on the rebound. Everybody has played now, or scored now, rather, who has played for Union County. They've all played. 96-81, Spartans by 15. Reese back to Lerberg, straight on top of the key. Looks right side to Matt Davis. Now Grove takes it up high, finds Reese. Shot clock down to 15. Reese has it knocked away from behind. Spartans turn it over for the 25th time. They kick it out. The three-pointer for Deshaun Charles is off. Now the rebound, Knight in tight, puts it up off the rim, no good. And grabbed by Deshaun Charles, takes it out to three-point range, rattles the cage, no good again, and Fernholtz comes away with it. He's triple teamed down low. Pushes it ahead to Davis, and now Reese. Reese left side to Lerberg, back to Reese. He'll take some time off the clock now. Minute and a half to go. Spartans by 15 and headed to the championship semifinals. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pregame 6:30 on KJ Country. Davis back out to Reese. Now Fernholtz returns it to Reese. Reese, 5 on the shot clock. Driving, free throw line. Kicks it out. Grove, the 3 on the way, off the rim. Weak side rebound, Hassan Robinson. 1 minute left. Robinson into the front court. 3-point area, cuts up the lane. Robinson through the defense, and he lays it in. And Hassan Robinson has a dozen points now. Here's Reese taking his time up the floor. Under 50 seconds to go, and we've got a foul call that'll put Johnny Reese on the line. Deshaun Charles has his third personal. Johnny Reese with 6 points will shoot 2. And Johnny has his first free throw opportunities of the night. Shot on the way off the heel, no good.
In the game for Fergus balls, Bob Schliemann and Nick Retzlaff.
Nick Retzlaff has come into the ball game, along with Bob Schliemann, younger brother of Jim. We're going to see C.J. Rutherford in a moment. Reese with his second shot, and that's good. Reese has 7.
C.J. Rutherford.
Here's C.J. in for Andy Lerberg. So Rutherford, Reese, Grove, Bob Schliemann, and Nick Retzlaff. 45 seconds remaining. 97-83. Spartans by 14. Right side penetration. Hassan Robinson uses the glass too hard. Grove gets the rebound. Now gives it up to Johnny Reese. Reese working it. Right side to Grove. Coach Retzlaff wants a timeout. He wants to get Andy Swedberg into the game. Just wanted a brief 20 to get Andy into the ball game. So Johnny Reese comes out. Andy Swedberg is in. And with a half minute to go, Andy's got the ball. Gives it to Grove. Right side of the floor. Back out. Bobby Schliemann driving in. Gives to Andy Swedberg up high. Left side pass to Nick Retzlaff. Now Schliemann gives it back to Retzlaff. Baseline shot won't fall. C.J. rebound, a foul. C.J. will get 2. Ronell Knight gets his third personal. And C.J. Rutherford, 6'3" freshman out of Houston, Texas, will go to the line to shoot 2.
Correction, foul on Union. Ronell Knight, his second.
Here's C.J. at the line. 15.6 seconds remaining. Free throw on the way off the rim, no good. He'll shoot another.
For Fergus Falls.
Second shot for CJ now. It's on the way and it is good. So Rutherford gets in the scorebook and it's a 98-83 advantage for the Spartans. And we're down to the 10-second mark in this ball game. Union County's content to just sit out there and run a last-second shot here on the penetration. The layup, no good. Rebounded by Grove, and that's it. The Spartans are into the championship semifinals with an impressive 98-83 victory over Union County College from Cranford, New Jersey. An excellent performance by the Spartans here tonight as they run that undefeated streak now to 27-0 with a 98-83 win on the Otter Tail Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. Our second half wrap for Integrity Computer Systems, a system you can trust. What a night for Jim Schliemann, 21 points in the second half, 40 for the ball game. And the Spartans wound up with 4 players in double figures and had a very impressive night as they win it 98-83. That's our second half wrap for Integrity Computer Systems, a system you can trust. I'm out.
I feel